How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are wrapping up Tech World Tournament Goku's Grand Tour, this time up against the Metal Cooler Core.
Alright, time to go all out! Forget about destroying this world! I won't let it happen!
Like I told you, King Piccolo was the old me. This is not gonna end like it did before.
Alright, so I think the plan here for this run is to try to get the Tech World Tournament Goku to get the standby, because I don't think in any of our showcases so far we've actually been able to pull it off. And the one that we didn't even get the revive, so we're going to try to force the revive here. So that's why we're going to run a Piccolo rotation with LR Piccolo. He'll be able to tank the Metal Cooler Core pretty darn well, so long as we can get him built up before turn 4. And we should be solid. So we'll have one rotation of Piccolo and STR Piccolo, and then one rotation of Goku and Krillin. So we're going to send the Krillin off since we already got a Goku on the other rotation there. And, of course, first attack we take is a super, so we don't get any extra attack and defense build. Alright, a little 3 dodge there for the friend. Okay, so I'm also kind of curious to see how Krillin handles the Metal Cooler Core. I don't think we've really tested him here, so as you guys have seen in almost every run, Krillin is a monster, especially when next to that Goku, so I'm curious to see how he handles the core with Goku. Alright, so we got a bunch of attacks there. We can get a nice, good build with Goku. So let's go ahead and drop this in. So I think this is the one advantage Goku has in this fight. Says as long as we can avoid too many unnecessary supers, he can build up very, very easily in the initial phase. Because the normals don't do too much. And of course, there goes that super I was talking about. But yeah, he can build up pretty well here. I think the only, especially given that, you know, on both of the turns he'll show up, he'll have guaranteed guard. So, it'd be fun. We'll see how it goes. I think the only issue with trying to achieve the standby and the revive here is, basically the way it works to get Goku standby. It's the 6th turn from first appearance, right? So, that means turn 7 if he shows up turn 1, or turn 8 if he shows up turn 2. So in the Metal Cooler Core, that's kind of a long ways in, and more often than not, by the time you proc it, you're pretty much finishing the fight, right? So it'll be interesting to see if we pull it off. And God Goku taking a super here. That's what he does. Alright, and sending off Piccolo, getting him this him taking the attack here is good because he'll have his extra passive up entering turn 4, which is when he'll show up again with the Piccolo, or turn 5 rather. So perfect. All right, we did bring Birdku kind of like as a safety net on the off chance we aren't able to proc Goku's revive. We do have Birdku on standby, and at the very least, we'll be able to get Goku's buff for the revive being active. Not sure if this is going to work out entirely the way we want it to, but we got to risk it. So let's grab that with Piccolo. He'll take the hit and get the 12 key. There's really no good key this turn. Wow, okay. So we'll grab that, and we'll rotate off the Goku. There we go. Alright, so Piccolo not taking as many attacks this turn as I need him to. He needs a couple more attacks for us to feel kind of safe with him. That might be a problem. That's right. Defense lowering into the core might not be that good. It's okay. And Birdku not getting his 18 key. Well, I mean, I guess if he's only here for the revive, that's not that big of a deal. Did I say Piccolo earlier? I feel like I did. I meant Goku. Goku is not taking as many attacks as I need him to. He's only getting the one attack here. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll have to live with it. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, let's... Krillin is sealed, but still, he gets the extra damage reduction in slot 1, so let's find out if that's actually enough for him to tank the core. I feel like it is. Yeah, look at that. Double digits. You love to see it. And, of course... Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so Krillin did not take the super. I like that he's taking double digits, but I think this means Goku might take a super. Alright, we get the additional super since we did proc our guard last turn, or last appearance, rather. So... Can we get the third? We get the third normal. Nice. Okay. So, damage output on Goku can be pretty good, especially once he gets fully built up, right? And he procs his guard. Alright, God Goku here, kind of just here for that extra assurance in slot 3, so we can focus on doing what we need to do with World Tournament Goku. Hey, and there's that super on the God Goku. Actually, you know what? That works out. That works out. 200k still, wow. Okay, let's see here. So we can proc Birdku's Revive, but we can't use his active skill because Piccolo's... Piccolo's stuff kicked in, so I guess we just do that. We'll get a little extra attack and defense for taking that hit. Let's grab that with Piccolo, and let's... I mean, I guess we're reviving this turn, so never mind. We're not going to get Tech Goku's Revive, because Birdku's probably going to get slapped by the core. There we go. Get some nice damage out of Piccolo here. Alright, STR Piccolo should still have his passive up, but, I mean... Better we take a normal first than anything. There we go. Okay, no supers here, which means Birdku might be taking the super, which... I mean, I wanted the revive on Goku, but I guess we'll take it. Oh, wow. We survive, and we get the standby. Okay, so everything works out. And the standby is on our one that hasn't really built up all that much either, so... let's do it.
Good thing is, you missed my vital organs.
Excellent. Okay, so... Let's see here. Let's see. I kind of want to intentionally proc the revive, right? We know the super is right there. I don't want to rotate off Krillin, though. I want to keep Krillin and Goku together. Okay, I think this is the setup we do. We just toss out the other Goku that hasn't really built up. Okay, let's do that. Okay. I mean, this is make or break. Can Krillin tank the core? If we don't, we revive. If we do, Krillin's awesome. Alright, so we are going to Super 1. Now, part of his damage reduction, I think it's if I remember correctly, is before attacking, right? So, but we did Super, which means we get the attack and defense raise. 100k, that is very impressive. Good job. Right, consider guys like Vegeta and Trunks are still taking like 300, 400k on post super from the core. That's pretty amazing. And look at Goku just throwing out 9 million attack stats there. All right, being linked, having that extra support from the Goku is really, really helpful. And look, we're not... There we go. That's the final hit to be fully built up. Yay. Hey, there. Okay, so he dies, and we get the revive, finally, after how many showcases?
I told you! I won't lose!
Alright, excellent. Okay, so... we can use giant form, so let's go ahead and do that.
Thank you, Shenron. That little extra went a long way. That was the warm-up. I'm just getting started.
Excellent. Okay, so... I feel like Orange Piccolo ought to be able to finish him. So let's just go ahead, let's do this. So we got to see what we wanted to see out of Goku. We got the revive. We got to see him pretty much tank normals from the Cooler Core. Now, I will say, I don't know, we'll see if we make it back around to the turn. Maybe we can throw him in front of a super. But I have had it in the past where I haven't been able to get Goku fully built up, and he takes a super and decides not to guard. In which case, that's very, very bad for him. However, on turns where he does guard, he's like most other units, like, if he survives the super, you better hope that everyone else on the turn will survive the normals. Which, I mean, in retrospect, on a team like this, is not that hard to do. But he can take a lot of damage from the super on the core, so something to be aware of if you're running this guy. You really got to prioritize the guards on the normals, and pray that you don't put him in front of a super. So this is where I think a character like LR5 guys, right, the Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans Goku, he would be very helpful, or even... if you ran this Goku on, like, Bardock's team, having a permanent, well, not permanent, but that Scouter for 5 turns is probably pretty useful. Because you're not really going to get his Scouter until a little bit later on when it's... I mean, it's helpful for planning your revive, but not so helpful in the early phases when you're trying to keep Goku alive. Alright, nice. We've been actually getting a lot of crits here. That's pretty good. Excellent. And we get the normal. Yeah, seeing Piccolo do this really, really makes me want to buy that second copy to open up the 79% path. After running Gohan at Rainbow, I mean, it makes me really sad that this guy is stuck at 69%. There we go. Look at this. Alright, so we got... I think this will be our final turn. We should be able to finish him here. Well, actually, it might depend on the key. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. How many extra supers do we get? I think if each one of these procs an additional super, we should actually be able to finish this final health bar. Alright, there's one. We didn't get the crit, though. Crit would have helped. And no extra super. Okay, so we may not actually finish the health bar with the giant form, which means we'll have to leave it up to LR Piccolo once we get out of giant form. Seriously? I was just praising all of your crits, and now you decide to do this? A crit on the final normal. Okay. Alright, so I guess we just have to let Piccolo do his thing over here in slot 1. And I think we are fully built up. We have the extra damage reduction, so even if he supers, we should take it, right? With 600k, with his... yeah, we should be okay. But it doesn't matter. He normals. Okay, perfect. Alright, here we go. 12 million out of Piccolo. Nice. That's 69% with the support from his best partner. And we get 4.4. Would have been nice to have that crit, but we will take it. So, there you have it. There is Tech World Tournament Goku against the Metal Cooler Core actually being able to proc the revive. Very, very surprised. I totally thought Goku was going to die there, and we weren't going to be able to get the revive, and we would have had to settle for his extra passive. But we didn't. We actually managed to stand by in one of the Grand Tours, so I'm pretty happy with how this went. All in all, I have to say that no matter what event I've brought this Goku in, he's at 79%, and he is amazing. He is arguably one of the best TURs in the game, rivaled only by his counterpart for this Dokkan Festival, the Int Piccolo Jr. I would put him and God Goku pretty much on the same level in terms of must-have TURs, especially for super class. They are just that good, and they're probably up there tied for one or two, I would say, in the top 10. So definitely really good. I'm enjoying using them. I can't wait to do some more showcases. All we got left is to get the links up to max and take on Cell Max. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what are your thoughts on the Goku and his new team? And you know what? Throw it out there. What do you think about Krillin? He's been pretty helpful on all of this. How do you feel about the STR Krillin on Goku's team? Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Otherwise, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.